Good day, everyone. I'm Ruth Alvarez from PSP for SPC. I will discuss about the additions of the existing 10 ethics. The APA ethical principles of psychology and code of conduct serve as the foundation of ethical psychological practice. These principles benefits normal and responsibility, integrity, justice, and respect for people's right and dignity, along with the specific ethical standards, have long guided the professionals is to ensure responsible and human practice. However, the rapid evolution of technology, globalization, and cultural awareness calls for a assessment of these principles. While this existing framework remains relevant, several amendments and additions are necessary to address contemporary challenges in psychology. Isa sa pangunahing bahagi ng pangangailangan ng revision ay ang confidentiality or data protection. Siyempre, dito yung traditional na pamantayang ethical na kung saan harapang interaksyon about sa profile ng isang tao. Ngunit, meron tayong digital world na papagiliran tayo nito ay nagdudulot ng bagong panganib. Gumagamit ngayon ang mga psikolohiya ng therapy, cloud storage, at mga kasampapang tulad ng AI na lahat ay kinalaman sa sensitibong datos ng kliyente. So, I suggest na meron tayong mas bagay na mas magagamit para maging confidential ang profile ng lahat. And therefore, the ethics code should include the stricter guidelines and digital data handling, the cybersecurity measures, and inform the concept regarding technological risks. Siyempre, in online world, marami ding mga cyberbullying, cybercrimes, anything kasi hindi mo naman mahiwasan yan. And the client must be clearly informed about how their data is stored, shared, and protected in digital cloud. It is important too. And another necessary amendment to involve the principle of competence. Psychologists are expected to practice with their areas of expertise. Kailangang palawakin ang kahulugan ng kakayahan ng isang kaalaman sa teknolohiya. Dapat atasan ng mga profesional na unawain at suriin na mabuti ang mga digital na kasangkapan tulad ng mental health app. Hindi lahat pare-parehas ng symptoms sa sakit. At AI system. Bago ito isama sa kanilang practice, tinitiyak nito na hindi sinasadyang mapinsala ang mga psikolohiya ang mga kliyente sa pamamagitan ng pag-asa na hindi mapribida o hindi angkop na teknolohiya. Nandito rin yung isa sa pagka nag-search ka sa AI ng mga something. May sakit ako sa ulo, kailangan mo na kagad ng uminom ng ganito, ganyan. So, hindi lahat nakukuha sa AI. The principle of beneficiaries. beneficence and maleficence should be also straightened addressed to emerging psychological risks. For instance, prolonged and exposure to digital environments, social media, and AI interaction could influence mental health in complex. Another important addition is need for clear ethical guidelines on AI and automatization in psychology. The current ethics code does not adequately address to the use of AI assessment, the diagnosis, therapy, tulad nga ng sabi ko kanina. The new standard should be defined the limits of AI use, human oversight, and clarify accountability with the AI system. And lastly, dapat isama sa prinsipyo ng integrity ang patnubay kung saan maling impormasyon at digital na komunikasyon sa pamamuhay ng social media ay may mga responsibilidad ang mga psikolohiya na magbahagi ng tumpak at nakakabatay sa ebidensya impormasyon na kaiwasan ang pagkakalat o pagliligaw ng hindi na propikitong pahayag. Dapat tugunan ng mga pamantayan na etikal ng online ang pag-uugali ng kabilang ng profesional na hangganan ng digital sa espasyo. Overall, the APA ethical principles are still solid, but they need to adapt what is the reality and some changes na kailangan ma-secure sa isang human. This change will keep the psychological, ethical, responsible, and culturally sensitive in a complex in digital world. Thank you.